Good morning, and welcome to another daily dose of love from Fairbluff Baptist Church. We are so excited about this week's coronavirus checkup challenge based on 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 through 20, which says, "Know ye not that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit that you have from God? You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your body." Now, each day we're having a challenge. I don't want the challenge to make you feel stressed. I just want it to be an option that you can choose to help you feel better, because we're basing this on how are you doing physically. So the challenge for day 1 was to walk 1 mile every day with Jesus. The challenge for day 2 dealt with one of 3 options: to increase the amount of water that you drink, number 2, to limit the amount of sweet tea and soft drinks that you drink, or number 3 would be to delete all diet drinks. Now today we're going to look at the options for what you eat. I want you to quickly take a mental evaluation survey and give yourself either an E for excellent, an S for satisfactory, or an NI for needs improvement in the area of what you eat. Now, we're going to be looking at 2 options for our challenge: the type of foods that you eat, or the amount of foods that you eat. But let's look first at our biblical basis for our study today, and it's found in Daniel chapter 1, and we're going to read verses 11 through 16. Daniel and his friends had been taken captive into Babylon, and this is where we pick up. Daniel then said to the guard, whom the chief official had appointed over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, "Please test your servants for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then compare our appearance with that of the young men who eat the royal food, and treat your servants in accordance with what you see." So he agreed to this and tested them for 10 days. At the end of the 10 days, they looked healthier and better nourished than any of the young men who ate the royal food. So the guard took away their choice food and the wine they were to drink and gave them vegetables instead. Now, here are our 2 categories in our coronavirus checkup challenge on the food you eat. Number 1, let's look at the type of foods that you're eating. We need to eat less fried foods. We need to eat less processed foods. We need to eat less amount of fast foods. And we are to substitute that with eating more fruits and vegetables, eating more foods that are baked or broiled. So when you're thinking about what you're eating right now, what's just one tiny thing that you could do to help you feel better physically? Now, the second option in the food challenge is the amount of food that you eat, the serving portion. Now, I eat throughout the day. I eat about every 2 or 3 hours. I say I eat like a baby bird, but I eat very small portions. I eat and then I burn it up. I eat and then I burn it up. There are many things that you can do to help with this. We split meals. When I eat out with somebody, which we haven't been able to do very much lately, I always split from their entree because I can't eat a large portion. I order either a child's plate or a senior plate. That's a much smaller portion. You could also at home, instead of using a dinner plate, possibly use a salad plate. But my rule of thumb is this: when you get full, stop eating. That's it. When you get full, stop eating. So for today, when we're looking at our coronavirus checkup on the foods we eat, I want you to think, what's one tiny thing that you can do in either the type of foods that you're eating or the amount, the portion size of the foods that you're eating? I know that if you try it for at least 10 days, whatever challenge you pick, just like Daniel and his friends, you're going to be looking better and feeling better. I can sense it already. I hope that you're going to be blessed beyond measure today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.